Hello students, welcome to the Rishikul online school. It is class 9th, chapter 6, tissues, and it is lecture number 6. In our previous lecture, we have seen about the first type of supportive tissue, that was epidermis. Now we will learn about the second type of supportive tissue, and that is cork. Now cork, it consists of dead cells with thick walls. It means cells have thick walls on them and they do not have intercellular spaces. So it is about the structure of cork. And then the cell wall deposit a waxy substance, and that waxy substance is called suberin, which makes them impervious to gases and water. So it is a function also, you can say, of cork. And about structure also, 2 points I have told you, that it consists of dead cells, walls are thick, no intercellular spaces are there, and cell wall deposits a waxy substance which is called suberin, which makes it impervious to gases and water. Now we will learn about the functions of cork. Cork protects the plants from infection or mechanical injury. This function is same as we have learnt the function of epidermis also. That also gives protection to the plant against the mechanical injury and infection, and this is the same function of cork also. Now second function of cork is that it absorbs the shock and it acts as insulator for plants. Third function is it provides toughness to the plants, means gives rigidity, hardness to the plants. Then next function is that cork is used in making of sports goods like cricket ball, tennis, table tennis, wooden pedals, etc. All these things are made up of cork. So these are all about the functions of cork. So we have seen the structure and functions of cork. Now the second type of permanent tissue. Till now we have learnt about the first type of permanent tissue, that is simple permanent tissue, which is made up of only one type of cells. Now we will learn about the complex permanent tissue, which is made up of more than one type of cells, and it also have common origin and function. The types of complex permanent tissue are xylem and phloem. So now we are going to study about this type of permanent tissue and its types. I think now you are able to write the differences between simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. So now let's see what is xylem. It is a first type of complex permanent tissue, and it conducts water, means its function is to transport water in plants and minerals also from roots to the top of the plants, because plants take water and minerals from soil. So they absorb the water and minerals from soil through roots, and it is transported with the help of xylem tissue. Now the xylem tissue consists of 4 kinds of cells, and these are xylem tracheids, xylem vessels, xylem fibers, and xylem parenchyma. These are the 4 kinds of cells in xylem tissue. Here you can see about these 4 types of cells and their structure also. It is shown in the diagram. First is xylem tracheids and xylem vessels. These two are dead and tabular structures. As you can see in the diagram, these are tube-like structures, xylem tracheids and xylem vessels, and they conduct water and minerals vertically upwards. So it is the function of xylem tracheids and xylem vessels. About structure and function I have told you. Now next type of cells in the xylem tissue is xylem fiber, which have dead cells, and it provides mechanical support to the plants. Here I want to tell you, my dear students, whenever the cells are dead, the function will be providing mechanical support. Whenever the cells are dead, it will provide mechanical support. So here you can see xylem fibers are dead cells. That is why they provide mechanical support to the plant body. Then next function is xylem parenchyma, which consists of living cells and that stores food. It means out of these 4 cells, only xylem parenchyma are living cells. Other 3 are dead cells. Xylem tracheids, xylem vessels and xylem fibers, these are dead cells. Only xylem parenchyma are living cells. So this can be asked in 1 mark question. So you must know this. Now second type of complex permanent tissue is phloem. Now phloem transports food from leaves to the other parts of the plant. Like xylem was transporting water and minerals from soil to all other parts of the plants. Likewise, phloem is transporting food from leaves because leaves are preparing the food. Chlorophyll is present in leaves. That is why the phloem tissue transports food from leaves to all parts of the plant. Now, it also has 4 kinds of cells. Likewise, xylem, it also have 4 kinds of cells. First is sieve tubes, second companion cells, third phloem fibers, and fourth is phloem parenchyma. Last two are similar to the components of xylem also. Only we have replaced, in place of xylem we have written phloem. There it was xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Here we have phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma. So these are the 4 kinds of cells in phloem tissue, which transports food from leaves to all other parts of the plants. Now let us see about these 4 components of phloem tissue. First is sieve tubes. Sieve tubes are tubular living cells with perforated walls. Perforated means the walls has small pores on it, and it is also tubular in structure, and these are living cells. So these are the first component which is living in the phloem tissue. Second is companion cells, which are also thin walled and living cells. And third is phloem fibers, which are dead cells, and that provides again mechanical support to the plant body. As I have told you before also, that whenever the cells are dead, it will always provide mechanical support to the plant body. So phloem fibers are dead cells. That is why they will provide mechanical support to the plant body. Now fourth component, phloem parenchyma, which also consists of living cells and that stores food. It means in phloem all the cells are living except phloem fibers, and in xylem all the cells are dead except xylem parenchyma. So these 2 things you must know, that which cells are living in xylem and which cells are dead in phloem. So in this way you can write the differences between xylem and phloem, about their components, about their functions, and about their dead and living cells. So many points can be there about xylem and phloem and their differences. So we have done all about the simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue and about their types. So now I will show you a flow chart, and from that flow chart you can take the screenshot also of that flow chart, and you will come to know about all the plant tissues. Here it is. Plant tissues, basically these are of 2 types, meristematic and permanent. Meristematic, which can divide, permanent cannot divide. Meristematic again of 3 types, permanent of 2 types, then their subtypes. So you can draw this flow chart in your notebooks, and this will give you the complete idea about the plant tissues. So in my next video lecture I will tell you about animal tissue. So because living things are 2, plants and animals. So we have learnt about plant tissues. Here we have completed the plant tissue. Now in my next video lectures I will tell you about the animal tissues. Thank you.